Hi YouTube! How's it going? Just realised that it's been 5 months since I came back from Japan. And it's been a bit weird readjusting back into the way of UK life and just the lifestyle and reverse culture shock. I haven't actually had too much reverse culture shock, but I'm waiting until my husband's here and I probably will come full force and I'll freak out. But at the moment, it's not too bad. The only thing that I've really had a problem with so far is the traits that I picked up in Japan, and my work ethic has stayed the same. As I said in previous videos, in Japan people work quite a lot and there's a pressure about staying in the office and doing your job and making sure that you do as much as you can, and even if you work 9 to 6 you'll still be there till 8, maybe 10, and the person that works the latest is basically working the hardest. Now it hasn't really been that way for myself, but I do work a lot, and I think that from working ridiculous hours in Japan of say 8:30 to 10:30, 11:30, 12:30 at night most nights and some weekends, that I've got myself back into the culture of working all the time. And I know that in the UK that's not a thing that people do here. We do actually stop working, and it's more socially acceptable not to overwork and to work too much in the office. Now with my new job, it has been insane with all the amount of work that I have to do, and because I just stepped in as the first graphic designer, well, the first in-house graphic designer there's a back catalogue of hundreds upon hundreds of things that I need to get done, and I've just threw myself straight in there. And because I don't have an apartment, or I haven't set up myself yet here lifestyle wise, I've just went 9 to 8, 9 to 9, 9 to 10, some nights working really crazy hours, always been on my work phone. And I think that that's something that I've had problems with readjusting. And I know that graphic designers and freelance graphic designers work quite a lot already, because you can't really turn design off. It just kind of stays there and you just have to deal with it. So I think my biggest problem coming back to the UK has been that I can't really get back to working 9 to 5 or 9 to 6 or however long it is. So that's something I'm going to have to start training myself, and that it is not possible to do all of the work all of the time, and that it is okay to say no and manage things a lot better. But I think this is a trait that most graphic designers have, is that we want to make the best out of a situation, or we want to make something as perfect, not perfect, but as good as we can get. So we do work really hard to get the final product to be as good as we can. So that's the only thing that I've really pointed out in my lifestyle so far that I need to kind of address and sort out. But other than that, adjusting back into the UK hasn't been too bad. But I'm waiting for that whole Japanese culture shock thing to just switch in, and then I'll be like, oh god, what did I do? But yeah, working in Japan and then coming back to UK where we're not supposed to work, we do work hard. UK people do work hard, but I just think that there's such a social pressure in Japan that coming back has been quite hard to kick that bad habit and actually spend time on personal development, which I'm going to have to get my head around. But yeah, that's what I think. Has anybody been working in another country and had this similar experience? Because it'd be really nice to hear that. And if you have any comments, please leave them down below. I promise I will reply. I'm really bad at that. I'm really sorry. It's just been working the Japanese way in a UK company that deals with Japanese food. It's a bit backwards, think about it. But yeah, that's what I've experienced recently. But I hope everybody's well, and I will speak to you soon. Bye!